Yo, what's going on YouTube, GZTV? It is New Music Friday. We're back with another album reaction. This time we have NAV-Demons, Protected by Angels. Now at first I wasn't going to do an edited album reaction, but I mean, I know I don't really like listening to artists for features, and Nav definitely has some good solo songs, but I mean, I was looking at the track list, you know, we got Uzi, we got Don Toliver, Future, Gunna, Dirk, Bryson Tiller, Babyface Ray, and obviously Travis Scott and Lil Baby were on a single for the project. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of excitement around this. I think this week of music is a damn good week, and we're gonna have a damn good time listening to music, putting songs into our rotation. I think it's gonna be a great time. But stay tuned, guys. We'll see how I feel about this. Some people say it's not all that. Some people say it's fire. Some people say he delivered. I will give my own opinion. I'm not the ultimatum, so don't take me as that. Don't treat me like Fantano fans treat him. Not a shot at it. But let's get into Count on Me. This is the intro of the album. Really interesting cover art for this thing. I mean, people were kind of clowning it, but I think it's cool. It's got a very happy looking cover though. Okay. It seems like he's gonna go with a concept album, but it's probably going to be lousily done, knowing Nav. Just saying. Damn. Okay. Alright. Ooh, is Mike Dean producing on this? Okay. I mean, it's just what an intro does. It's just what an intro is supposed to do in hip-hop. Set the mood, kind of build something up, and then we're gonna get hit with a banger. Watch, the next song, Baby, is going to be an absolute banger on the record. Stay tuned. I don't have much to say. I don't think I'm going to have much to say between tracks. I don't think Nav's an artist I necessarily take a lot of pride in and defend him at all costs type. I respect him, you know, his early mixtape days, even before working with Travis Scott, were great times in music. There were definitely some gems there. I have the hiccups. So, I apologize if my talking is a little choppy. We're going to move on to the next song, Baby. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Damn, now the neon sign in the background is like so faded. I mean, the amount of auto-tune he uses is kind of forced, but it's his sound, so. Oh, me, baby. Okay. I heard Uzi did crazy on this project. I'm excited. Is Nav gonna have the best album in Canada this year? That's something crazy to think about. Okay. He's been doing this long enough. He knows how to slide on a track for sure. You know what's crazy is this, I'm going to say this and be wrong, but this video might possibly be shorter than the Yeet video once it's edited, because out of the 45 minutes of the Yeet video, I used 20 minutes of it. That's kind of a crazy ratio. For this album, I don't know. It might be longer. It might be like 20 minutes, 22 minutes or so, but I don't know. I mean, I had a lot more to say about Yeet. Obviously, Yeet's one of my favorite artists in the game. That was a decent track. Not like the banger, I guess I tried to tell you guys we were going to get. But, hey, my bad. I lied to you guys. We're just going to get straight into the next song. We have Deadshot. Lil Uzi Vert is on the record twice, and this is the first track he's going to be on. So that's pretty fantastic. We get our first Uzi feature later, and then we're going to get one later. For our first Uzi feature now, get one later. Did I say that right the first time? I'm not really sure. I like how he spread the features throughout the album, you know, so it's kind of balanced. I don't like going through a track list. An artist does like the money hungry thing and put all the features in the first like 10 tracks of the song and then leave like the last 9 to 10 tracks to be just them. I think Nav did a good job at that here. So let's get into Deadshot. He did a good job at curating this thing. This sounds like some very like right here, this album, this beat. Ooh. Uzi's going crazy this week. He has 3 features. Cash on Me Like EXO, that's a cool bar, if you know what it is. Got the voltage go-to drink. If I get a blue mustache, I apologize. Mustache. Uh, People be getting their money's worth when they have Uzi on their albums. Give me brain this scholarship. Okay, kind of corny, but oh shit, Nav. Okay, dude, Nav can kind of rap. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty dope. Okay. Nav is kind of nice, man. Ooh. Oh, nice. I like the bars. Wait, what's my weekends? I need to look that up. Oh, it's a Native American tribe. Okay, I got you. He's like a sad boy. That's what people like forget about with his music. Whoa, that was a great transition. We will get to that track momentarily. I mean, we have Future and Don Toliver up next. I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever heard Future and Don Toliver on a track together. They might not have been on a track together, so that's a revelation. That's something Nav's going to bring out of them. That's really dope. Not a bad song here. I think he can flow. I think he rides the beat really well. He's been doing this for probably 7+ years, so Nav knows what he's doing here, and I think he's doing a pretty good job at it, so let's just keep going. We have One Time, Future, Don Toliver. Let's go. Ooh. I like this, man. I don't know about that. Whoa. I mean, it's a serious topic, but this is really interesting. Okay, Future. We got the melodic Future. I don't know why he slowed down there. He could have kept flowing there. That would have been great. See, Don Toliver is like moving with the beat. Ooh. Okay. That chorus is growing on me. Wheezy produced it. Okay, that's cool. The next song I think is going to be really good. When I saw the title Demons in My Cup on the album track list, I was like, okay, Nav might have... Jeez, voice... Nav might get on in his bag on this project, on this track, so... Yeah, that was a good song. Let's see... I mean, that's a pretty cool part. I mean, Future's part was a little underwhelming. I think we've gotten too many Future features to really go crazy over any one of them. I don't know. I mean, he's good. His album this year was alright. I mean, Nav could possibly have a better album than his. You never know. I mean, look. Let's move on, though. Demons in My Cup. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. I don't know about that. You're kind of jinxing yourself. Ooh. What's smoking a biscotti? Is that like a cigar? Or is it weed? I don't know. Oh, he is flowing. I've never heard Nav rap tough like this. It's kind of crazy. Alright, bro, come on. Beam me up? I thought it said beat me up. Oh. Why is the way he said pup was so aggressive? That was a cool track. In terms of solo tracks, that and Last of the Mohicans were good. I didn't really like Baby all that much, and Count on Me, the intro was cool. I'm not gonna really judge an intro too much because it's an intro. It's not meant to be like a official track. It's supposed to be kind of separate in style from the other tracks. Last of the Mohicans and Demons in My Cup, although Nav songs get really repetitive, you can sit back and vibe to them. Like it'll be on your playlist for a little bit, you know. That's something you can definitely appreciate with Nav. Every time he comes out with an album, he has a song. He has a good like 3 to 5 songs in every album. I mean, maybe even more than that, depending on the piece of work you're talking about, that you can put on your playlist and you can just vibe to. So that's something I appreciate about him. Let's just move on to Playa. We got Gunna on the track. Free Gunna, man. Free YSL. I mean, Gunna was killing it this year, and then he got put in jail. It's unfortunate. But let's hear what else Gunna has put up before he went into jail. He's going to slide on this, I already know. Woo! Gunna had to start the track to give it some energy, I guess. Here we go, Nav. right. That's a cool song. Another song that Nav kind of slid on and Gunna slid on. I mean, it's a cool track. Again, not really any bad tracks. I'm not really anticipating any bad tracks on this project. So that's that. I kind of want to move on. I got to kind of work on some school things on the side, but I'm not going to make it intrusive on the video. It's not going to be a problem. Let's get into Weirdo with Nav here. I kind of got to move through this album here. I mean, I got to be done here in about an hour, 45 minutes with whatever, and I got to be ready to go. So, I mean, I have time. I'm not going to edit this video tonight. I might do part of it tonight if I have the motivation, but tomorrow for sure the video will be out. Let's get into Weirdo. Wheezy's producing. Okay. People said the song was actually really good, so yeah. I Have My Own Boss. Love it. I didn't really have much to say about the track, but I like it, so. This kind of goes back to what I said about the Yeet album. Maybe I need to go back and re-listen to some of these tracks. Maybe some of them might grow on me. I mean, it might. I don't know. That's one of them. I like the song. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it is still a pretty good song. Again, not really a bad song on here. I think the first song was not the best, but I would say this album is projected to be a 6.5, 7 out of 10 if I'm being honest. I've seen people give this 5 out of 10s. I'm pretty modest. I'm pretty generous about albums too. So if you see me give every album I ever review a high score, just scale them out and just compare them to the others. You know, that's kind of how it is. Next is My Dog. We have Lil Durk on the track, so that is pretty exciting. We are going to get into it. 10 of 17 tracks. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have 9 more new tracks. So let's go. We got to get going here. Oh yeah, I like it. I'm not a rat. I don't fight over cheddar. In a minute reference. His songs definitely follow the same structure. I'll say that. Nothing's really unique about a given track of Nav's, but it still sounds good. So here's Lil Durk. The vocals kind of feel forced. It's weird. He has the same flows on every song for Lil Durk. I think it was really cool how Quavo was showing love to Yeet and Nav. You know, he probably saw the beef they were having, and he posted on his story both of the artists. I thought that was really damn cool. I don't know if I'm gonna have much of things to say at the end of this album. Usually I have a 3-4 minute review, kind of a rundown of the album at the end. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this time around. I don't know if I have time. We will see. Let's move on to the next song, Don't Compare. Again, kind of following the trend of every other track having a feature. Don't Compare. Let's go with just Nav. Okay, this sounds cool. He usually has that pause before he starts rapping on songs. Ooh, okay. Were those trap bells? That was pretty cool. And funny too. Bruh. Such a predictable bar, let's be real. No doubt I think Yeet's album is probably better than this, but I still respect Nav for this project. Very interesting drum patterns. The beat drops might grow on me, I'm not sure. I feel like this album listening experience has gone by pretty fast, but we still have a lot of tracks to listen to. We still have 4 features on this record, and I feel like this features already have sufficed. I mean, Don Toliver had a good part, Lil Durk was okay, Gunna was great, I loved, Lil Baby and Travis Scott were okay. That track is definitely overhyped a little bit because of the names on there. Uzi was great. But can Uzi go 2 for 2 on Interstellar? We shall see. I mean, I'm not quite sure. He might. I mean, 3 for 3, matter of fact, because he had a great feature on Flawless. That was a great track. Oh my goodness. You guys need to go listen to that Yeet album, and I know it's kind of crazy to be advertising the Yeet album in the middle of me listening to the Brown Boy. Is that racist to say? I mean, that's what he calls him. No, let's just call him Nav. You know what? Forget that comment. Okay. Interstellar with Uzi. Let's give it a spin. Oh yeah, this is gonna be. Oh my. Oh. Nav and Uzi are undefeated together. They're such a good duo. Nav has praised Uzi in interviews before too. Bruh, these bars are nuts. Oh. Back and forth bars. Oh. What? Okay. I'm not a settler, bro. It's crazy. That is basic. Challenger. Stop with the ice on your neck bars, please stop. This beat's crazy now that I'm like listening to it. Wow. Did you guys see Takeoff and Quavo dropping that album together? That's pretty dope. I might do a live reaction to that. You never know. That beat's kind of nice. It's very subtle, but it does its job. Wow. I mean, for sure, one of the strongest songs on the project. Uzi. I mean, people said Uzi kind of carried, but I don't know. I think Nav definitely held his own weight on this project, and that's project. I think that's definitely something I can appreciate, but again, I kind of want to get through this album as fast as I can. Well, I want to take my time with a piece of work like this, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to be dwelling on this album forever. I feel like I need to be able to get off camera, listen to it on my own as well. Interstellar, definitely a strong track, definitely one of the stronger tracks. I think it's fine to move on. Let's move on to Loaded with just Nav, another solo Nav track. I mean, yeah, let's go. Ooh, like the beat. You promoting yourself, dog. You make money, we get it. You're definitely not broke. Just got an announcement on the App Store that the 2K23 Arcade Edition's coming October 18th. That's cool. I don't know how long this video is going to be, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're about where the Yeet album was recording-wise, and we still have like 5 tracks. This is an interesting outro. Interesting background vocals too, like vocal samples. It was cool. Again, I'm gonna have the same sentiments after listening to each track on this damn thing. I kind of want to talk about the next track because we have Lost Me with the Realist K. Really the only feature on the album that I'm not really familiar with, but I did see on an Instagram post, this is the guy's first ever feature, and he's on a Nav album, so props to you. Shout out to Realist K. We're about to see what you got. I am pretty excited for this, actually, now that we kind of had that context. I think that's really dope. Maybe he's getting signed to EXO. I think that would be really cool. Maybe he's trying to prove himself here. Let's give it a listen. Oh, wow, okay. He's a singer. I thought he was going to be rapping. Maybe he is signed to EXO. Weekend sounding ass. Well, not really. Ooh. Love the beat drop here. I mean, most Nav albums I wouldn't have a reaction like this, but this felt like a really well put together piece, and it was advertised as such, so here's the reaction. I mean, it's alright. I mean, it sounds really cool with the beat, but him by himself, raw vocals, it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of cliche, just a little bit. Generic, maybe. That might be a little too much hate. I mean, is it really worth what it's going to take to edit this album review? I'm not sure. I don't have much to say. I'm kind of at the point in the record where I'm like, alright, let's get to it. I mean, Nav and Bryson Tiller on the next track, so maybe that brings up some hope here. The second to last feature, because we still have a Babyface Ray feature, and then we have like 2 more new tracks of just Nav. Realist K is cool, but I don't know if I see much of a career out of him. He could prove me wrong. I'm not hating. I'm not saying he's not going to have a career, but he probably already has something lined up by now. But I'm just going to move on there. I don't know. Let's get into Bryson Tiller and Nav with Reset. Alright. I just don't have much to say, so we might be zooming through these next 4 songs. I'll take a few songs from here and re-listen to them, but I don't know. Most of his songs just sound the same. Is the music too loud? I don't know. I hope this whole time you guys haven't been able to hear me. Oh man, Fantano just went live on Twitch. Hopefully he reacts to Yeet. I love it. Oh, Bryson Tiller. I didn't even realize it. It was very subtle. Bryson Tiller can only do so much, I feel like. I don't know. I respect him, though. This feels like an R&B project, kind of, some of these tracks. Even without the R&B features. I mean, the beats are cool regardless, but... kind of over this NAV project. I mean, I don't know. I want to get through it. We got Babyface Ray on it. Why did they spell Babyface Ray like that? That's not even how you spell his fucking name. That's disrespectful. Mismatch Nav and Babyface Ray. That song was bleh. I don't know. It was cool. It had a cool intent. It felt genuine. I don't know. I don't even know how to analyze that track. So let's just get it. Oh yeah. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. One of the most strong tracks in a while, maybe since the Uzi song. Wheezy's on it, that's why. Wheezy producing. Doesn't that kind of make you like a pervert? I don't know. I appreciate Babyface Ray for sure. I need to listen to him a little more. I think he's from Detroit or Louisville, one of the two. ESTG's from Louisville. Okay, so Wrong Decisions is a song I've heard. Okay, Destiny and Ball and Peace. We're looking at about 5 minutes of music. I'm going to try to get going here so we can make this like an hour 5 recording. Because I don't want to go too overboard. We have Destiny with Nav. Wrong Decisions. I recently listened to that track a couple of times. Didn't think it was that bad. So let's just get going here. I mean, I can kind of take my time. Let's go, though. Destiny. This might be one of those quick bangers. It's under 2 minutes. Okay. Dude, you guys need to check on my Twitter. I've been active as fuck. Some of my tweets are funny as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, okay, nice. That was solid. I like that. That was pretty good. I don't know, man. He might do better on his own. You know what? Roll it. We'll roll it. Ball and Peace outro. I don't have time. I mean, I don't have to talk about the album for 5 minutes, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Get going. I mean, we can take our time a little bit. Why am I just sitting here staring in space? What the fuck am I doing? I'm just chilling on a video. Alright, Ball and Peace outro. Never mind. My mind is fried from sitting in here listening to music all day. It's kind of crazy. Let's go. Alright, bro. This man be talking tough for no reason. This is smooth. I like it. That's fire. We'll just talk about the album for a little bit after this. Oh man, Instagram's a fun place, isn't it? 50 Cent posted about Kanye, a fake Kanye post. Kim has diarrhea a lot, like way more than a normal person should have it. And Kanye under it is, I ain't write this, bro. 50 Cent's like, what the fuck make you do this? Shaking my head, not lick or nah. That boy on that Branson. Like, what? He just doesn't have enough energy, and I don't think that's ever going to change about Nav. That's a flaw. Okay, is this another Mike Dean type thing like he did with the intro? Interesting. I mean, it's not going to make a track any better. It does it for other tracks, but this one is, I don't know, it's kind of, What the fuck? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this album is a 5 out of 10. It's just, I listened to the same track probably 15 times, and there's a couple standouts, but... I don't know. Should we just go through the Apple Music thing and then talk what I think personally? Because I don't really have much thoughts personally. I need stuff to bounce ideas off of. Toronto hailing MC Nav is hurting on Demons Protected by Angels. When is he not? That's kind of what Nav is. One might have assumed that a wealth of hit singles, world tour, superstar artist collaborations, and a continually increasing number of streams would have made the self-proclaimed hottest brown boy in the game, maybe it's not that racist to say, a little more comfortable with his life than he sounded on the altogether groundbreaking Myself. But one would have been wrong, obviously, with Fame, he's discussing. I mean, guys, this is generic stuff. He's talking about, like, having to go through things, the woes of having money, crying in my mansion, in a bathtub full of money, pretty much type of thing. But, yeah. And on Demons Protected by Angels, he's coming clean about what's eating at him. The album opens with Count on Me, the intro, a song that would work as a cry for help if it weren't also a declaration of his own metal. If there's one person Nav can count on, it's himself. Myself. That's why I call the track that, I suppose. it's not long thereafter that we get the kind of Robin Leach chronicled lifestyle flexes, and I've already beaten the odds rhetoric we've become accustomed to hearing from the MC, helping to sow that legend here are Lil Uzi Vert, Travis Scott, Lil Baby. Those two don't count, obviously, because they're on the singles. Future and Lil Durk, among others. I mean, some of them didn't just help, they made tracks. Uzi made a track. Don Toliver made a track, you know? I'm not going to, like, discredit NAV or anything, but I'm just saying, it's kind of, there's a lot of truth in that saying. I mean, but NAV balances his suffering from success with a heap of love songs, reflecting throughout on what a good woman should bring to the table. On Baby, apparently that's a love song. I don't see it that way. How it feels to genuinely miss something somewhat special on Don't Compare. Again, none of these really feel like love songs. There's a couple of R&B songs here and there, but yeah. The pain that lingers after someone you want doesn't want you on Lost Me, and what it's like to want to give a failed relationship another shot on Reset. I don't really see the concepts on any of these songs. I don't think any of them are that put together, really. Now they're like, alright, my record label wants me to do something. Here you go. He does that for damn near every album, to be real with you. He's not without responsibility for his melancholy. You know, rapping about melancholy on Loaded, I guess. It's a decent song. But took no further than Demons in My Cup for confirmation that the NAV of 2022 is still very much the NAV of 2017's myself. Imperfect person and undeniable hitmaker all these years, and you still can't change yourself, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't have anything to say. I mean, it's not a bad album. It's just not an album I'm going to come back to all that much. You know, Interstellar was a decent song. Demons in My Cup, Playa, One Time, Last of the Mohicans was good. Deadshot was alright, and then it just got old from there. Weirdo was cool, you know, the critically acclaimed track on TikTok. Yeah. Don't have anything to say. Destiny was cool. Ball and Peace was alright. The Realist K, the first feature, I guess for a first feature, it's alright. But not much to say. Tomorrow night, 2K stream, for sure. I'll be playing Park. You know, 2K will my team will probably have YouTube videos. To leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it is GZTV. Listening to the more popular industry drops in the music game. So, yeah. Yeet and Nav was this week. You know, we're going to have Kid Cudi later this month. A Boogie's dropping. Trippie Red's dropping. So it should be an interesting time. But, yeah. Have a good rest of your night, day, whenever you're watching this. I'm out.